Hey, yo, they control the masses by using mental slave tactics. It's drastic. The power of white magic can put your ass in the slave casket fastest. Indigo child, while I learn mathematics from Illmatic. Check the chip 2 style, plus a profile. Wow, shit gets real. Hey, yo. It's drastic, it's genocide, smoking them things until we get how we need to. Decalcify a third eye, no lie. Eat foods that are high in alkaline. Pay attention to my black state of mind. You'll find the truth in the booth, it'll hurt you. But the lies are being told are even getting worse. Until then, searching for my chocolate sky, all dread shaved head. Or on the left side, bootleg, Audemars, cop one thus far. Be buying out the bars, be buying my bars. I cash that check, don't know what car I'm gonna get yet. In a jet flying a Dr. Sevi, alkaline water, new black order, like Jay-Z and Rhapsody, cars and clothes. Hey yo, all black everything. Hey, what's going on? So first and foremost, let me let the rabbit out the hat or whatever have you. I've been rhyming, you know what I'm saying? Those lyrics I wrote years ago. I mean, of course, you know, because Dr. Sebi has passed away, you know, may he rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I originally started out, you know, rhyming and doing, you know, videos and stuff like that on my old channel. You know what I'm saying? And then when I couldn't get, you know, through to my people, black people that is, you know what I'm saying? I just decided to start doing like videos like this. You know what I'm saying? Videos about Charlotte, you know, things that people are so-called more interested in, you know, than what I was saying in the very beginning, which was kicking knowledge. You understand? So that's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? Now that we got that out of the way, the second thing is this. The rhymes are totally relevant to my message in this video. You understand? And my message is this. Like, overall, I've heard, you know, through my DMs, comment section of videos that I've done about Charlotte, the South, you know, in New York. I've gotten emails. And, you know, I got a mixture of people. You know, some people are saying, you know, keep up the good work, man. You're doing great. Blah, 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 blah. You know, representing the South, this and that and so forth. And then other people, you know, such as your Northerners are like, yo, how could you disrespect a place that you were born in, and you know what I'm saying, you hating and this and that and so forth. And let me explain something to you, and I'm just gonna be real. Like, I'm glad I'm doing this video, because this is a video that I've been yearning to do for so long, right? The fact of the matter is, I pledge allegiance to nothing, to no one, no thing. You know, I forgot Young Jeezy made that song, I put on for my city, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I don't ultimately care about New York. I don't give a damn about New York. I don't give a damn about Charlotte. I don't give a damn about the South. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. The only thing I care about are black people. That's it. We built this city. We built this country. It's that plain and simple. That's the only thing I care about. That's it. Straight up. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not even lying. Like, I don't even vote. And I know some of you all are gonna be like, oh my God, he doesn't vote. So, let me tell you something. Let me tell you three things right here. For one, we still are fighting for the right to vote. That's the first thing. And y'all seem to not, you know, include that in your conversation when you tell the young people to vote. The second thing is we continue to vote for the Democratic Party and we get nothing in return. Not a goddamn thing. Joe Biden, sleepy Joe Biden, he promised us this, and he hasn't done anything. Straight up. And it just bugs me the hell out how black people, we continue to just go to the polls and vote for the donkey. Or rather, should I say jackass? That plain and simple. And the third thing is, once they get into office, let's say, you know, if they are a minority like Kamala Harris, they'll say some shit like, once they got our vote, they'll say some shit like, oh, I'm just not going to do everything for black people. We're doing, stuff for everyone. You know what I'm saying? They always seem to like say some shit like that. Barack Obama said it. They say the same shit. It's not verbatim like how I said it, but it's somewhat similar to what I'm saying. Like, I'm not here to do things specifically for the black race, even though you know what the black race is going through. But you're not here to do anything for the black race, but you came to the black churches to try to get our votes, though. You got people such as Jay-Z that would influence the youth, the black youth, that is, minorities, to vote for your ass. And now that you got what you wanted, now you turned your back on us. Man, you could kiss my ass with that vote and shit. That plain and simple. I'm doing what all I know to do. I got a little bit of power. And that's this platform. And I've lived in New York. And I've lived in the South. I've lived in the North and I've lived in the South. And I can tell you that for a minority, I'm not talking about white people, I'm not talking about Chinese people, and I'm not discriminating, I'm not being racist, I'm not being prejudiced, and no shit like that. I'm just talking about black people. That's all I know. All I know is how to be black. All I know is what's best for my race. So what I'm saying, like, yo, you need to move to the South, this, that, so forth, blah, 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 get out of the North, this and that, so forth, as far as dealing with the weather, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking from a black man's perspective to my black family. That plain and simple. And yo, I just got tired. I had to do a video like this because I have people defending the fuckery. And what I mean by the fuckery is like defending living in New York, or rather should I say living on top of each other like y'all fucking cockroaches and shit. Defending living in smog, dirt, not dirt like good dirt, not dirt where you could put a goddamn seed in the damn dirt and it grows. No, I'm talking about filth. Stop it. I've lived there. I know what it's like. Remember, I used to catch the trains and just sit there and be like, damn, it's rats running back and forth. I remember a rat attacked a fucking lady while waiting for the train in the subway station. And you trying to defend that fuckery? They found a woman. I don't want to, and that's another thing that y'all be making these comments and shit talking about something. Well, you trying to scare somebody into living in the South. No, how am I trying to scare someone into living in the South? And this is a reality, nigga. For real, this is a reality. Just a couple of days ago, they found a woman's torso in the trash. They haven't found this woman's head yet. And a week before then, they found another woman dead in a dumpster. This is your reality in New York. And then some of y'all will be like, yo, you skipping over Philadelphia and Jersey and this place and that place. When I speak about New York, I'm talking about the whole shebang-a-bang. For real. I don't need to talk about Philly. I don't. Ever since the black Muslims came there, you know what I'm saying? Do the research. Do the research on this separate. I don't even want to include them with the Nation of Islam. They just went on their own shit. When motherfuckers were robbing black Muslims, they were robbing. That's why you see like Freeway, Beanie Siegel, all of them. You know what I'm saying? They talk about drugs and all the rest of that shit, but they still do their Shahada and all the rest of that. You know what I'm saying? Salat, they perform Salat. You know what I'm saying? What is it, 4 times a day or whatever? I might get it mixed up and wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying you understand where I'm coming from. But they still robbing and shooting and killing. They got that shit from the original, like the original black Muslims. Matter of fact, to be technical with you, man, y'all just don't know the stories of the conscious community. Because y'all be looking at the conscious community as being soft. Motherfuckers were robbing niggas. The black Muslims that was connected to the Nation of Islam, I forgot the name of their little group. Y'all all know what I'm talking about in Philly. Ever since then, motherfuckers been wilding big ass beards and shit, wreaking havoc throughout Philly. And still performing their shahada and salat and all the rest of that shit. Still praying and believing in Allah while they wreaking havoc throughout the streets. Stop it with the bullshit. You want to talk about Dirty Jersey? East Orange? Newark? You name it. Please. So when I say New York, Camden, New Jersey, let's get, come on. All of it's the same. Get the fuck out of those damn cities. And make sure you don't bring your cousins and your uncles and your aunties. That's how to cut, we down south, you say aunties. You know what I'm saying? You don't say aunt for some odd reason. I don't know why. But make sure you don't bring none of them knuckleheads with you. And true indeed, the South got problems too. They do. But at least, why do I have to continue doing this? Yo, y'all may think that I'm doing this and like I'm trying to show off. I'm not. I'm actually trying to get you all to be a part of what I am. A part of what I'm doing. A part of what many or several of us are doing in the South and have the legal right to do it. Yes, it's a whole lot of fuckery going down in the South, but one thing that I can do, as well as others, is practice 2A. And I am licensed, once again, licensed to carry. And I definitely have one in the chamber. Hollow tips. 13 and one in the chamber. That doesn't mean that I'm going to win the fight. That doesn't mean that somebody run up, you know what I'm saying? That they won't get the best of me, but at least I have a fighting chance. In some of these northern states that you all live in, you all can't carry like I can. And then I hear this shit all the time. Y'all make up all these, but I read this one dude in the comment section. He was like, that's untrue. Like in upstate, you can carry a gun. You just got to have it for hunting and blah, blah, blah. No. I got this to protect myself. I got a CCW, which permits me to carry this and protect myself. Can you do the same? I'm not talking about hunting. I'm not talking about gaming. I'm not talking about shooting deers. I'm talking about defending myself. Do you have that right? Can you practice that legal right under the Constitution of the United States of America? Period. So I could give a damn about the South. I could give a damn about New York and Charlotte. All of these. I could give a damn about all of these places that are named by white people. You're missing the point. I'm thinking about black people that are going through that have and continue to go through so much shit. And I sat there and I observed it. When I was young, I'm not lying, this is my word. When I was young, I used to go down south, right? Coming from New York and going down south, right? And man, I had a ball down south, man. We played dirt bomb fights and shit. We played this guy a couple of houses down from my grandmother's house. He had a tree house. I've never seen that shit ever in my life. And it was built like a fort, you know what I'm saying? And we used to have pine cold fights. And then like a block over, it was a white lady. She had a full basketball court. We played basketball, and then she had a trampoline. All she asked was, yo, listen, if you want to use it, come knock on our door and ask first. And if we're not there, don't, even though we broke all of the rules that they told us, you know what I'm saying? When we saw them pull up, we jump off the trampoline and run on the basketball court and run and shit. But anyway, they were good white people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make a joke out of that, you know what I'm saying? But I hate it. I don't want to joke out of this shit, but they were some good white people. But anyway, yo, for real, like, They used to let us play on the trampoline. They had a big ass trampoline. You know what I'm saying? We used to, bring our boombox down there and play music and all types of shit. Yo, we didn't even have to leave out of our community, and it was mixed, but it was majority black middle class. Man, I had a ball. And you know what I used to dream of when I was younger? I used to dream of renting a big, like my grandmother, right? She used to live in Brooklyn, right? I forgot exactly where, but she would have these trips. You know what I'm saying? She would do the trips for the church. I'm making it relevant. Hold on. And they would, she would do the trips. So she would, take them to Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wanted to go, pay for the trip or whatever have you. And she rent these big ass charter buses. That's what I wanted to do when I was younger. I wanted to rent a big ass charter bus and get all of the kids and all of the families, you know what I'm saying? The ones that, I remember summers in New York, you know what I'm saying? There weren't no fucking swimming pools like that. They used to have mobile swimming pools that would pull up into your hood. You know what I'm saying? And then you could get in the mobile swimming pool. It wasn't but so big. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't a mobile swimming pool, it was the fire hydrants that you would turn on. I wanted to get all those kids and bring them down south today so they could jump in a real pool. Like in Durham, North Carolina, they had the area, I think it's still called Forest Hills. It's a park. And you could run for like 2 miles and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just grass and trees. You could cook out. You know what I'm saying? They had this big ass pool. I don't know if they still have it now though. You had this big ass pool, it went up to 9 feet, and we used to have a ball. I wanted my fellow New Yorkers to experience the South like I did. Until this day, I still want you all to experience the South and have a better life, man, for you as well as your children. That plain and simple. When I was younger, man, I couldn't understand that. I was 15, 16, you know what I'm saying? 13, 14, 15, 16. I couldn't understand that. I begged my moms, you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, I want to go live. I want to live with my father, man. Because in New York, it was popping. It was in the 90s. And New York was running hip hop. It wasn't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to New York for the summers. When I left New York for good to live and came down here, I did the reverse. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going down south for the summers, I would go up north for the summers. And I loved it. I loved it to the point where I was damn near suicidal. Because I just wanted to get the fuck away from the South. You understand? But now as an adult, that's when I was a child. Now that I'm an adult and the South has grown so much. Man, I would never think about moving my family to no damn up north. Ever. I got a fan right now. We got central air and heat. Some of you all, a lot of you all don't have that in New York. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being real. Y'all don't even know what an HVAC system is. Let's just be real. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So I got a fan that's in my window right now that's blowing, right? Because I don't want to turn on the air conditioner. It's not exactly, like really, really hot, but it's cool. It's warm enough for me to just put a fan in the window for now instead of turning on my central air. You know what I'm saying? So I got a fan going on right now. It's about 70 something degrees. I'm gonna wash my hair either today or tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wash it, and then I gotta aloe vera the joint and all of that. But for the most part, it's either gonna be today. Today's like 73. I was wearing flip flops. You know what I'm saying? And this t-shirt right here. And some joggers. Tomorrow's gonna be 78. Monday's gonna be 80. That's fit for heavenly melanated children. Straight up, we need that sun. You know what I despise the most? When I see a black person walking around with an umbrella over their head and not getting that sun. They blocking that sun. I'm not trying to be funny. They live in caves, man. Come up out of those caves, because those are what high-rise buildings are. Caves. Come up out of that shit. Come down south where you can live a regular life, where you can breathe clean air. Now sometimes I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? It does get a little dirty, but not like New York. Not like these northern states or northern cities. Shit. I'm not gonna beg you. I'm not. I just ask, stop making all of these damn, stop commenting and all the rest of that shit. If you want to stay up north and you feel as though, because people will say it's your perspective, it's your opinion. No, it's not. No, it's not when it comes to black people. That's not our environment. That's not our environment in the north, and you know that shit. When you do intensive research, you know that shit is not conducive to our being. Period. We're agricultural people. So when you hear whenever you hear a northerner, a black northerner say some shit like y'all grow your own food, oh, you go to a farm and you pick your food, that's country. You know that this motherfucker is mentally fucked up, or rather retarded. I don't think y'all understand this shit. And like I said before in the last video, y'all having memory lapses and shit. This is where you belong. This is where you belong. Vegetation, trees. Ain't nothing country about this shit. This is real life living. They, and you know who they are. They convinced you that being up north was better. And now you've been tricked just like your damn ancestors were when they left the South and moved up to the North. Only to find out, oh shit, I'm just as much as a slave as I was down South. Period. What happened, New York? Since New York is a liberal city, since New York don't have no racism or little to none, and that the South has way more racism than the North, then guess what? I'm gonna ask you this question. What happened to Seneca Valley, New York? Excuse me. Seneca Village, New York. I know my history. Don't fuck with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. That's my word. Don't play with me. What happened to Seneca Village? What happened to it? Oh, now it's Central Park. Don't play with me, y'all. What happened to Amadou Diallo? What happened to Sean Bell? What happened? The list goes on. Eric Gardner, what happened? Yo, you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're entitled to live your life the way you want to live it. You understand? You know, hey, don't crucify the messenger. Straight up. I thought it was a good idea to blang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang alarm black people that, hey, you getting tricked and deceived, you getting duped. You living on top of each other up in these northern states. You paying a ridiculous amount of money. I was on YouTube the other day and I saw an apartment. That shit looked like my closet. Let me say it again. I don't think y'all understand. I was on YouTube the other day and I saw an apartment for rent in Manhattan. That shit looked like my closet. It didn't even have a bathroom. And that shit was going for the same amount of money that I pay for my house per month. And I got a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story house with a garage, front yard, and backyard. And they want, I'm telling you, that's my word. It looked like the size of my closet. They wanted $1,600 for that a month in Manhattan. All right, man, I'm done talking. You know what I'm saying? For real. Straight up. You want to live like fucking, I don't even know what the fuck to call it. You want to live in a cubicle? I mean, by all means, do so. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to let y'all know, you know, I'm all about my people. I could care less about the South and the North and all the rest of that shit. I just care about my people. I want my people to be in the best situation that they can be in.